Hi everyone, welcome back to Best Laid Plans, and this week's video is a how to plan, and it's going to be kind of a first time how to plan for me. I will be teaching part-time in the fall, an online kind of core type course for the university I work for. So I have to preface the whole video by saying disclaimer, obviously this is my planner YouTube channel and this is my hobby. I do it on my personal time, and my opinions on this channel don't necessarily reflect that of my employer. And with that said, I wanted to just kind of walk you through in case you also may be teaching part-time, or maybe you're setting up some kind of system for a class. I've done previous videos on students preparing for like online coursework, but this is specifically for me as an instructor. This is the first full-term course that I'll be teaching. I have taught a college 101 class in the past in person, and I have taught that as a part of term class, meaning it doesn't last the full length of the semester. This one does, and so what I thought I would do, since I just recently purchased my 2024 planner, and it was an 18-month planner, I wanted to use, and I'll zoom out just a little so you can see this. It is the beautifully Baroque planner from Happy Planner. I took out July through December of this year because that's going to cover the summer leading into the course and then all the way through winter break. So that way I'm not wasting those dividers or those pages. I'm still using those, but as you can see, it's already pretty full. I don't have it on disc or anything yet because I wanted to show you the whole process. The first thing I wanted to do was make sure I had this on metal disc, and I looked in my cover stash, and since this is going to be a fall semester class, I have my beautiful custom, and I will leave the links to the Etsy stores that I purchased these from. I'm not sure if they're still operative, but if they are, I will at least leave like an Instagram link in the description box if you're interested. This was a custom cover, and it is a fall princess. And this is the, I'm going to use this as the back cover. This is my winter dragon princess. And I know some of you might be saying, but Heather, it's for work. If you're following my channel, you know that I would absolutely use dragon and princess stickers in my work planner. 1000%. I do not believe in business casual. So that's going to be the covers. And they're laminated and they're nice and sturdy, good quality. So I'm going to be putting the disc on, and I will get to that in a moment when we start to put things together. But I did want to show you kind of my pre-setup because I've done a little bit of switching out, and I just wanted to show you that before we get started. I have the at a glance pages for 2023, and I've kept the monthly pages as they are in the most current planner. So the teacher planner, I've taken inserts from for August through December. If you've not seen the teacher layout, it looks like this. I will be changing this, but this is the setup I generally did want, but I will be changing it so that it is through Monday through Saturday, because I'm teaching an online asynchronous course, which means my students are not showing up in a classroom. They do their work throughout the week, so I will be checking pretty much every day of the week. So this is what the teacher layout looks like. It did have an undated monthly layout, but the reason I chose to just stick with the monthly layout, one, ease, it's already dated, but two, the important holidays for, I think they have now all of the holidays for the Muslim, Jewish, I think Hindi and Christian calendars, and all of the updated holidays are in here now, and that's going to match my calendar for the university. It's going to be a lot easier than just having to look those up and add them in, because there's no holidays or anything written down on the undated ones. So I did keep those. The only month I'm keeping a weekly in is this month in July. I had to redate here. Basically, I'm on the last week of July. That's when this video is going up. This page, I'm going to be plugging in some pre-course setup each day of the week. I have some goals as to what I want to accomplish. I'm going to, like, for instance, go through all of my readings from my syllabus to make sure that I have looked them over, make sure the links are working, and kind of just finish editing and prepping that, working in my Canvas shell, and then checking about meetings and trainings that I may need to attend as an instructor for this class. This is my first time teaching this class. It's an information literacy class. So that's what I have here. July is very, very busy, and I don't really get a lot of information until the end of July about things like changes for course content for fall, things like that. We have like a pre and post test that goes out to all the students who are taking this class. Those dates aren't ready yet. Registration is still ongoing. So this week, just the things that I have that I know aren't changing or are unlikely to change, I want to go over. So I'll be like basically dividing up like the readings and everything for the different weeks into these days and just going over, checking things, making sure that I have everything together going into August, because this is my busy time of year for my main job. And I don't want to let anything slip for teaching. So I do have that. That's what I'm going to use those 2 pages for. But for the most part, I'm going to just be using the at a glance page. This I will probably have like meetings, important holiday notes, or things like that, and just write those down as they come up. But August it's really going to be when things start toward the end of August. And I have set up my planner and basically just gone all the way through, and then I've just glued, I'm not using the at a glance pages from the teacher planner, so I've just glued them so that I have the at a glance pages for these. They're just plainer. I prefer that. And they have, again, those holidays listed with the correct dates. So less work for me. So I have all the way through December. I've done that for every month. And for December, when it ends, I have this little classroom notes page. This is from the teacher planner. And then I did pull the checklist section. If you have any teacher planner, dated or undated from Happy Planner, you'll know that they have this checklist page, and basically you can put your roster in and track the different assignments or things that you're grading. You can also do like attendance tracking. I will probably not do attendance tracking as much as I'll just be checking if my students have access Canvas, gone in the course shell, things like that, that they're active in the classroom, the online classroom. I can't do like physical attendance. It's not a synchronous class, but these might be useful for things like grading, going through different aspects of like a rubric for an assignment. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use these or if I'm going to use these yet, but I feel like this is going to be helpful. So I've just kind of put that toward the end so that I have it. So that is my setup so far for this particular planner that I'm putting together. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just get these discs on here and get this set up. And then we're going to go into those weekly pages, and I'm going to show you how I am setting up my weekly teacher plans. All right, I am back. I finished putting on the covers, and so it looks like this. This is the front cover, and then this is the back cover, so fall to winter. And these are the new metal disc. I don't remember what the name is, but I will list the Happy Planner products that I use, as well as any shops or anything in the description box. So I went ahead and I put a blank black page here, and I added one of my new sticker labels, and this is from, I know this one's from Cute Cut Craft, and then this Teach Love sticker is from Modern Bookish, and most of the stickers I'll be using for decoration or labeling or things will come from Modern Bookish. I also pulled the Goals sticker book, the Girls with Goals sticker book, and I have just Colorful Boxes, the mega book, for the purpose of this particular planner setup. So went ahead and I just glued that down over the little date pages I don't use. So the next page is going to be July at a glance. And now we're going to get into our weeks. I really do like the setup of the teacher planner. I like that it's lined. I like that it has these boxes, but one of the nice things, and what I've seen a lot of folks do, is convert these, because they're already kind of separated that way, into like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then have categories, and basically have 5 categories that they're tracking throughout the week. So I know for me, it will be things like announcements, meetings. It'll be grading, obviously, discussions, assignments, and readings, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and put those categories in. I'm just going to get boxes and cover these up. So I'm going to go into my Colorful Boxes book. You could use any boxes to do this as long as they cover that up. I like to use blue boxes because it looks like that is the color, but I'm probably just going to have to go with whatever I have. I have neutral boxes too, so let me see. I want to get big square boxes if possible. Here we go. And I'm only going to be doing this, setting these up for like a couple weeks in August and December, because the semester lasts from the end of August through the like mid part of December. And then that last week, it's just going to be grading pretty much. We don't have finals for the class I'm teaching. So I think what I'll do is have these set up and just do the last, that through the first week of classes through the end of August, and then we'll do full weeks for the other, so September, October, November, the main weeks in the main months of the semester, if that makes sense. So I ended up having these categories. I sort of looked at my syllabus, my draft syllabus, to see what exactly I wanted to break things into. Sometimes there'll be Canvas activities, there'll be readings and discussions every week, usually Canvas activities every week, and then some assignments or major due dates for bigger projects, grading and follow-up, which is mostly just for me, and then announcements and or meetings for that week. If I have a student meeting, I do have office hours via Zoom, or I need to make an announcement, that'll go there. So those are the 5 categories that I will have kind of going forward, and this is going to be for each week. So the next thing I want to do, just to show you how to do my weekly setup, is I do want to add our Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday. Again, I teach asynchronous online course, so my students are submitting work over the weekend as well as during the week. So it's very important that I have the whole week and not just Monday through Friday. But I did like the teacher layout because it's broken down that way. So I do have, I think I got this from either maybe Amazon, Temu, Shein, one of those kind of sites. And these are stamps, and they are the days of the week. And I felt like that's probably going to be the easiest way to do all of these weekly pages. So that is the plan next. Now, again, with August, I'm probably not going to have more than a couple of weeks. I'm going to do maybe like 2 weeks because it's going to go straight into September. So I can probably take out these pages and just keep them handy if I need them before I make a mistake or something. But I'll finish up August, and then I'm going to go ahead and then do all of the rest of the next couple months through December, and then I will show you what that looks like. But first, let's get this stamped so I can show you this process. I just have a little like $1 cheap VersaCraft black ink stamp. I think I got that from Walmart, so very inexpensive. The stamps, these were like maybe $4 for the set, and it even has like a weekly. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but it does have that. So that's super helpful if you're doing like bullet journal and you're like me and have horrible handwriting. So let's go ahead and do the inking for the days of the week. Okay, so I am finally done. I have a couple thoughts about my process. First, it was a lot faster kind of going through to use stamps, but I will say that you have to be really careful with copy planner paper, depending on the planner that you have. I did get some bleed through. Also, it was not the neatest. I feel like this works better for like your really high quality, like Bujo kind of paper. So it worked for me. I wasn't worried about whether this was going to be messy or not because this is not my main planner. This is just purely for work purposes. So as long as I can read the names of the weeks, I'm pretty happy. I just as easily could have written like MTWRFSS or something, but you know, it did its purpose. I can tell you that if you're a little more light-handed, and I'll go to December to show you, because I feel like that was the month where I did the best job with the stamping. If you're a little more light-handed, it does come out a lot nicer. So there's that. So I have all of my days of the week in now. And then for my categories, I pretty much kept what I had before. I substituted purple for gray because the gray was just not popping. And I had more of the purple. But basically, I have my categories and I've kept the colors throughout the different months. I had to use kind of whatever boxes that I have. I'm pretty much out of rainbow pastel boxes now, but it worked out well. And then I wrote the name of the month in like a coordinating color to whatever color it was in the teacher planner. So for instance, December has this like pinkish red color. So I just coordinated that, but I kept, again, the categories the same. I haven't written them in yet for everything, mostly just want to get the boxes in place, but it'll basically, and you can see this was super messy. So yeah, if you're one of those people who it has to be perfect, use stickers. Just use stickers or handwrite. I don't mind it being what it is, but let me go back to August. So basically all the different months look like this. I have the month written in Mildliner, kind of coordinating with the color, so blue for August. I have my days of the week, and then I've separated it into these different sections so that I can write in everything here. So this is going to start on the 21st. So I am going to just go through and write in the dates. And you can see how many of these stickers I used. You guys, it's almost time to buy another one of these books. But that's this. So that is my plan next. I did want to go through and just add in some decoration on my at a glance pages. I'm not going to do decoration on the months yet, because I really just want to have this be like the month at a glance for the assignments and just write them in. But I might put some decoration here. It's going to be a little more minimal with decoration just because, again, this is for work and it's not my main planner. It's like specifically just for classes. So I want to just use it sparingly in terms of decoration. I do, however, have the Modern Bookish. And apparently this is really hard to find. Like, people really like this and they bought this like en masse. Like, it's basically like light dark academia, but from Happy Planner, and like people bought this and people are reselling this for insane amounts of money now. I'm glad I got it when it came out, but now it's like, I probably can't find it again. However, I do feel like I really do love the stickers in this, and they're really good for teacher planner. So I'm just going to put this Teach from the Heart with that right there. So cute. That'll be July, and then August. So I may use more of this book throughout for just like where it says it's got a lot of due, deadline, that kind of thing. So I may use those stickers like functionally throughout the weeks and things, but I wanted to at least use it for these days of the different like at a glances, because I just think it's fun to have. So now I have that done, and I'm just gonna close this here. You can kind of see this is the thickness of just that kind of half of a year, and it doesn't feel too crazy. I think classic size discs were the way to go. I can add things, punch them, put them into my planner if I need to. So basically my next steps are going to be to take the weeks and the assignments and put them through. The only other thing I want to do with the Modern Bookish and possibly also the goals book is every week in my class throughout the semester will have a focus. So like the week 1 focus is introduction, week 3 is creative thinking and problem solving, that kind of thing. So I'd like to have that in the weeks themselves. But what I'll probably do is in this corner here, because this is Sunday, I will take a sticker that says focus. I have like 2 whole pages of them as well. So yeah, there's like due date stickers. I just really quite like them. Yeah, so I have these stickers that say focus. So I'm going to take those. So for instance, this is going to be week 1, And week 1 is introductions. So I'm just gonna write and that way I know that's the focus of that week. So the next week, for instance, just to kind of keep going, is going to be critical thinking in the 21st century. So again, just taking a sticker, and I'm going to put it in this corner here. That for all the different weeks. Just so I know what that week's focus is going to be. And it will match up to my syllabus. I also printed out the major assignment descriptions. So what I might do is just take these and punch them and put them into my planner, or maybe just cut them and have them in like a pocket in the front. Just so that I have them at the ready and I don't have to kind of search for them. So to conserve paper, I just printed them out on like that. But I think having them punched and kind of like in the beginning here would be good. What I may actually do is, I think I'm gonna fold this just so it's easier as I go through and write things in. And I'm gonna get a folder, and then I'll put them here. So give me 1 sec to grab a folder and then I should be done. All right, I found a folder. This is from the new Miss Maker collection, by the way, from the checklist extension that I reviewed previously. So I have tons of these folders, so it's good to have this. So I've just got course calendar and assignment descriptions at the ready there. And then the next things I'll do, besides just transferring the course calendar items into the different weekly and monthly pages, is going to be going through and adding my checklist with my student names. I'm probably going to start on this page because I just don't like writing on the divider. It's personal. Personally, I don't like doing that, but we'll just, for now, I'll just do this. I'll probably replace that with a magnetic one or something different, but I just want to keep that page together. So I want to write my students' names in. Enrollment could change between now and when the semester starts, so I'm not going to do that yet. That'll be something I do like the week before classes start. But that is everything, and I'm really happy with how quickly I was able to do this. I've honestly been so busy. Summer is the busiest time for me. I really did want to get this done. I'm going to do probably mostly minimal decoration and things in this. This is really just to have to fill out, and I'll probably like watch a movie or something and just write in the dates as I'm doing that. I'm not going to do decoration on this. I may end up going back and decorating something later if I feel like it, but I was just happy to have the bookish stickers. So this is mainly what I used to do this. It's just these two. I did pull some others, but I think those ended up being the ones I really used for this. So that is it for my setup video. I hope that this was helpful to you. I didn't do a big after the pen or anything, but basically this at a glance I would be filling out like right before the month, and I will just transfer like my regular schedule for the class for the month onto the month page, and then break it down throughout the week, including like action items for me to do. So that is, and doing the little focus ones. So that is really it for this week's video. I hope that this was helpful to you, maybe if you are in college planning. I think that taking your syllabus and breaking it down into your written planner across the semester is the way to go. So if I do have students watching, hopefully, hi, you found me. If I do have students or anyone watching like who is going, especially if you're going into online classes, just make sure that you're using a planner, whether it's digital or otherwise, especially with asynchronous classes, because if you don't have some kind of daily check-in or schedule your own class time throughout the week, everything will get done Sunday night. I say filming this Sunday night. So that's why it's important to do it. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this kind of how to plan and my planner setup process for my teacher planner. Again, I'll leave descriptions for any Happy Planner products I used, as well as small shops featured in this video in the description box, so please give them some love, and I hope that back to school is a exciting and positive time for you. Take care, and I'll see y'all in August. Bye!